darkness the zombie did call, true pain and suffering he brought to them all. Away ran the children to hide in their beds, for fear that the devil would chop off their heads.
What's up, horror fans? I'm Rob Zombie, and this is
ZOMBAWEEN.
Welcome back to Horror for Dummies. We are back, baby. It's been a couple weeks, but we have returned, and what a time to return. It is fucking Halloween season, man. October, it is here. It's the time that we thrive, man. The best time of the year for us. We fucking love it. You guys are horror fans too, I'm sure of it, and you guys are probably rolling around in fucking pumpkin guts right now, throwing them up in the air and having a wonderful time, getting your costumes and candy already. It's so good. It's great. Welcome to Horror for Dummies. We are the show that comes to you weekly that teaches a thing or two to the dumbest little guy about the genre we love. I am your host, Tim, and with me as per usual, he is the Jack Man. His name is Mushroom. How are you, buddy?
Good, man. The Jack Man?
Yeah, like Jack Skellington, but
Okay.
you're like not as cool as Jack Skellington. You're like just a Jack Man. Not skeleton.
Just a Jack Man.
Yeah. How are ya?
I thought it was a masturbatory reference.
No.
Not this time.
I'm just saying that you're just not as cool as Jack Skellington, but you're almost there.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, that's nice. Thank you, Tim.
You're welcome. Welcome. Welcome to what we are calling ZOMBAWEEN. It's the fucking best name ever. Basically what this is over the course of October, we are reviewing Rob Zombie films.
Yep.
And strictly Rob Zombie films. We're going to be doing...
I mean, for the main show, we're still going to do regular Raw.
I think... Yes, okay. So, we're I think the only three films that we're not doing of his are the Halloween films that he's done. We're not doing Lords of Salem, and we're not doing El Super Beasto, which is his animated film.
Man,
on the
that
schedule,
sounds good.
on the schedule, we're covering The Munsters, House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, 3 from Hell, and 31. So
Cool. I've seen some of them.
It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. But we are starting this episode with a movie that just came out everywhere except Australia. Because fuck you. Fuck you, Australia. That's what Netflix has just basically said to us.
Thank you, VPN.
What the actual fuck? Are you fucking... Oh, man. I was so fucking pissed off. I was so angry.
He's like hitting F5 so hard in his fucking computer. Turning his TV off and on.
It's just another thing. We listen to all these podcasts from the States. You know, we all have these friends from the States, and they all talk about these movies that have just come out, like Barbarian, for example. Barbarian's the hottest thing right now. Yeah, it's not coming out to us till like the end of October. And
fuck you.
The biggest, this was like the final nail in the coffin. I
Even
actually wrote
everyone's seen, what's that? The X prequel as well. Pearl.
Yeah, Pearl. Yep.
I don't even know when the fuck that's coming out.
Yeah, no news on when it's coming out. But this was like the one that pissed me off
Sometimes I gotta
the most.
fucking translate it to English for it or whatever.
That's exactly what Rob Hungy said. He's like, it's not like back in the days where they had to send over the fucking reel.
Yeah, they don't have to convert it to Australian or some shit and be like, oh, fucking me Vegemite's all up in my fucking dingo.
Exactly. This is how much it pissed me off that for some reason the Munsters was not on Australian Netflix. I actually wrote to Netflix.
Tim got his crayons out.
Funny. I don't get it. Netflix is a fucking worldwide thing. If something drops on Netflix, why doesn't it go to every... there must be fucking rights or something like that.
Please let me know
off.
if you get any sort of reply, because that would be hilarious.
I will let you know. I'm not...
Because I doubt it, and or maybe automated.
Yeah. I don't think I will. But you know what? Something had to be said.
Fair enough.
And
Fair
if it
enough,
wasn't for
man.
the fact that Netflix actually delivers some decent stuff and has a wide variety of different things, I'd probably be like, fuck you, I'm getting rid of you.
I'm very much considering making it a seasonal thing.
I can't, man. Netflix, like, it's not just me, like, it caters to my whole family, and yeah. Anyway.
I don't have to do shit for your family. I just got to worry about myself.
Yeah, you're lucky. So we are going to be reviewing the Munsters on this episode. We are going to be keeping this spoiler-free, but we possibly may do a spoiler-filled little segment at the end of this episode.
On the Munsters?
Yeah.
The fuck is there to spoil?
There's heaps to spoil.
Really?
Yes, there's heaps to spoil.
Okay, well, we'll get into it. But yeah,
Okay,
go on.
All right. I'm letting the people know that because we usually do spoil the main film.
Yeah,
this time
we're not
we
doing
are
this
not.
one. It's a brand newie.
Yeah,
We won't
it's literally come
spoil
out.
whatever it is we can spoil.
Yeah. On top of
twist at
that,
the
we're going to
end.
be.
It's
On
the
top of
plants.
On top of that, we're going to be reviewing a new movie that I've been really looking forward to, which is called Fall. And Loof is shaking his head. I guess I already know his review on it.
My fucking movie.
We'll get to that later on in the episode. Before we do any of that, we've got so much to talk about. Before we do anything, I want to dedicate this episode to our Lord and Saviour, Scott, Mr. Hungy Champion, Crawford. Scott, this show is dedicated to you, baby, because if you don't listen to Wrestling for Dummies, you wouldn't know that Scott Crawford is our reigning champion on that show. So, we're just giving this show basically to you.
All praise.
Scott,
All praise to
Scott-
Scotty Cross.
Yep. Big hard Scotty Crawford up in there. We praise this show to you. Only Scott.
Just Scott. No.
Just Scott. We
Scott.
love Scott.
Yeah, we love Scott.
He has a co-host. I
Does
can't
he?
really remember. Yeah, I think so. Can't remember her name.
I don't know, man. Audible shrug.
But it's not about the other co-host. It's about Scott.
Just
because
about Scott.
everyone loves Scott.
So much Scott.
And I think the other host, she thinks she knows about wrestling, but she doesn't. She claims she does, but she really doesn't. So this other host, I think something's coming back to me right now. I think her name's Heather. I think.
Yeah, don't ask me.
Come on, Heather. Don't get all upset. You know we love you. Just not as much as Scott. But you still mean the world to us. But Scott's our number one, baby.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. A lot has happened over the last 2 weeks. We've had a bit of a break, and
so many.
I apologize.
So you should.
My grandpa died, so
Yeah, jerk.
yeah, I had to go to a funeral, and I haven't been to a funeral since I was
4
like
weddings.
Fucking very good. I haven't been to a funeral since I was like 12. That's from my family anyway. So yeah, it was a bit harder than I thought, but thank you to everyone who sent me
Not even to
texts
pick up
and-
sad chicks?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, I've never actually picked up at a funeral. Yeah.
You're not trying hard enough.
Unfortunately. I mean, my wife was right next to me.
Oh, yeah, that bit.
But
There's
while we were off,
workarounds. Just when,
While we were
when you're
off-
done, you're like, don't count.
okay, you
Sort
try
of.
saying that to my wife.
Well, I can fuck whoever I want. I don't think Jock has.
That's true. I hate you and your freedom. Anyway, while we were off, we had 2 very special little guys go and buy merchandise. So just a big, massive thank you to Rob Hall & Oates Hungry, who bought a t-shirt.
It's only funny if you listen to the bracket episode.
Yeah, you have to listen to the Brackets episode, which is out now.
Oh,
you can listen to that.
But quickly, go listen to that real quick, so you go, and then come back and rewind that last little bit, and then you can laugh along with us.
So thank you to Rob who bought a t-shirt.
It's a lot of homework. This shit's like comic books.
Yeah. And another thank you to our fucking lovely little friend, Zim Vader, who bought...
Zim?
Do you know what Zim bought?
What did he buy? The shower curtain?
No, he didn't buy a shower curtain. Better. He bought a bath mat.
I was in the right room.
And like the thing with like Redbubble was where we sell our merch is it never says who bought it. It never says where it's like been bought from. So I don't know where it's going or anything like that.
You just see one bath mat.
Yeah, it just comes up on my email. Someone bought a bath mat. I'm like, what the fuck? Who would buy a bath mat with our faces on it? Unless they want to step on our face. I'm guessing that's... I get it now. I get it.
Like Thanks, a weird kink thing.
He's just going to stand above it and just jack off onto our faces.
It's a power move.
Zim actually finally delivered his Bistu package to me the other day.
Yeah.
So I now have it. Bistu are a great band and friends of ours. You should go check them out.
Did you get a dick straw too?
No, I didn't get a dick straw. Did you get a dick straw?
Yeah, I got a purple dick straw. It's fucking right.
Oh, fuck. Unless maybe my kids quickly grabbed it before I know, and now they're sucking on dick straws.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, man, this is awkward. All right, so yes.
Up to a great start.
All right. I think before we jump into the movies and all that stuff, we should talk about the month of Halloween, the month of October. And there is so much coming out this month. There's so many movies. There's so many like TV series and all this crazy... Like this year, I know October's usually packed with Halloween-y goodness and horror movies. Mm-hmm. But for some reason this year, I don't know, this year kind of just really tickles my fancy. I'm excited for this month. There's a lot. So I thought we'd take a little time out of the show to discuss what movies are coming out in the month of October.
Let's do it.
And we're going to start in September. The 30th of September, which is actually tomorrow as of this recording. As you're hearing this recording, it's
tomorrow
in
real time.
Now. Yeah. So we have My Best Friend's Exorcism coming out and Hocus Pocus 2.
Ooh.
Which, you know what? That movie gets a lot of shit. I fucking love Hocus Pocus. And I know you do too, Luke.
I like Hocus Pocus. Who's giving it shit?
Everyone.
Really?
Everyone else hates Hocus Pocus.
Why you can't give me Hocus Pocus shit? It's rad.
Like every second podcast I listen to, they're like, Hocus Pocus 2's coming out. Boring.
Hey, fuck you every second podcast.
I know Mr. Rob Hungy doesn't like Hocus Pocus, but he doesn't like anything.
So. Rob doesn't like many things.
Except Hall & Oates. On top of those two movies, we also have Smile coming out.
I'm like low-key keen. I really want to watch this.
I'm worried for Smile. Have you seen the advertising for this movie?
Like the weird fucking viral shit?
No, like people at like baseball fields.
Yeah, the viral stuff, like it's like embedded marketing and shit.
It's fucking great. I love it.
Yeah,
it's so good. All right, so on to October.
Hope it doesn't suck ass.
I hope I'm wrong. But I don't have high hopes.
I hope you're wrong too.
So on to October, and I'm sure I'm going to miss something here, but this is the films that I could find. So coming on to Netflix, probably everywhere except Australia, on the 5th, we have Mr. Harrigan's Phone, which is a Stephen King written film. The story is, when Mr. Harrigan dies, the teen who befriended and did odd jobs for him puts his smartphone in his pocket before burial, and when the lonely youth leaves his dead friend a message, he is shocked to get a return text.
Oh, shit.
Dun dun. Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
So, I will mention I have not watched any of these trailers. So, I can't really give you a yes or no.
And if Tim hasn't, I definitely haven't.
Yeah, Luffy just writes the show. He doesn't do things.
Yeah, I'm I get my information from you, and then I just write it all down.
Yeah. The 6th of October, we have a movie called Deadstream. A disgraced internet personality attempts to win back his followers by live streaming one night alone in a haunted house. But when he accidentally pisses off a vengeful spirit, his big comeback event becomes a real-time fight for his life.
That sounds boring as fuck.
Are you serious?
Yup.
I reckon that sounds great.
That sounds like some fucking hella cheap, garbage filmed, stupid shit. It sounds like too many movies I watched last year that were just rubbish.
Alright, you're starting to sound like Rob Hunger here.
Sorry.
I don't know. I can see this being really fun, but at the same time, I know where you're coming from, and yes, I can see it being shit.
Look, most of the time when there's like an influencer character, they're really fucking dumb.
Like, you did just remind me of Dashcam, so...
Like, I didn't mind Dashcam. I was thinking more that... What was that other one? God damn it. They were all in a house and she murdered everybody. Ugh. There was a few influencer movies last year, and they were all fucking terrible.
Okay.
But anyway, that's what I'm thinking of. I can't think of the one specifically, but yeah.
Okay. Also coming out on October the 6th, we have Terrifier 2. Which I don't know if it's coming... I don't know if it's coming to VOD. I think it's coming to select cinemas in America. So...
In America?
Yeah, we probably won't see it till, like, next year.
No, I want to watch it.
Yeah, and by all accounts, it's really, really good.
I know. I want it to be my movie of the year.
I mean, who knows? We might be able to see it. It might pop up this sometime. Who knows? Coming out on the 7th of October, we've got Hellraiser, which I have seen the teaser trailer to this.
Don't want to steal your Terrifier 2, but I will.
I mean, yeah, if you make it hard for us to watch, then we're going to download.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people out there that get offended to hear us downloading, but you know what? Make it easy for us to watch. I don't mind paying a few bucks to rent it, but when it's literally nothing available in your fucking country and everyone else is talking about it, what are we meant to do? Wait? No.
No, we're meant to bitch about it on a podcast for like 20 minutes. But... Hellraiser,
yes. Have you seen the trailer for this?
Maybe at some point, and I can't remember.
Okay. It looks pretty good. And
it's the one with a girl pinhead, right?
Yes.
She better be white at least.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell, dude. Jesus Christ.
What, they can't just go changing stuffs?
I guess willy-nilly. You're fucking hell, you just alienated every one of our listeners. I'm guessing you're referring to the Little Mermaid.
Ugh,
is that what you...
Disgusting.
Jesus Christ. Horror for Dummies are in no way in agreement with Luffy's thoughts on this.
Gross. How can they just change a skin color like that? Yucky. If anything, she should be blue because water. If you're going to change it.
True. I honestly don't get the problem. I really don't.
No, there isn't one.
Like, mermaids aren't real. Except the story
but if
that
you
I
look
told
at,
my kids.
if you look at it factually, if you look at the
There is no
facts.
factually.
Yeah, but if Tim, you don't canonically, she was white, Tim, and so she has to stay.
Okay.
She has to stay white.
You are sounding like the biggest arse right now. I hope there's people that understand that you're joking.
I feel like I've laid it on thick enough where people get that it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of dumb people out on the internet.
Yeah, there are. Okay, all of that was a joke. Ariel can be whatever fucking color she wants just to run it into the ground. Yes. So, girl pinhead.
Yeah.
Keen.
And if you have a problem with Girl Pinhead, then go and read the book. That's all I'm going to say.
I feel
Go
like
and
the
read
people that are going
Hellbound
to have
Heart.
that are going to have a problem with Gold Pinhead aren't super good readers.
No, okay, here's the thing. If they change, like, a Nightmare on Elm Street and made Freddy a female, then I'd have a kind of a problem with it. I'd be like, I'm not going to bitch about it, and I will watch it, but I'll be like, but why?
Why? Yeah. Okay.
Changing Pinhead into a woman doesn't bother me at all.
Doesn't really change
because if you've read the book, then you understand why.
anything. Okay.
So-
Is there like ties to the book? You know, it doesn't matter. We'll do an episode maybe.
We will be covering Hellraiser. I'm actually
Yeah.
really keen for this. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell's all right. Continue.
Hell's Razor, yeah. On also, I'm laughing because that was so fucking
Stupid
dumb.
ass. Yeah. See, it's fun.
All right. Also on the 7th, we've got a movie called The Visitor. And the story of this is, after a series of tragedies, Robert moves with his wife back to her childhood home after he discovers an old portrait of a man who looks like him. He goes down a rabbit hole to discover the identity of this mysterious doppelganger.
I was gonna say,
So
just getting an unannounced visitor is scary enough.
this is just like Us 2, is it?
Okay. Yeah, I
don't
guess
know.
so.
I don't know. The 11th, we've got Deep Fear. Paris, the 80s. 3 students decide to celebrate their graduation with a visit of the Paris catacombs. No, that's already a bad idea. When they discover the legendary 717 bunker, little do they know it's not the only thing Nazi soldiers have left behind.
Sausages.
Also on the 11th, we've got Spirit Halloween.
Okay.
Do you know about this?
No. What is it?
You know the store Spirit Halloween in the States.
Oh, it's like their big dumb Halloween store?
Yeah, okay, it's not dumb. Just because you don't like fun doesn't mean it's dumb.
It's dumb. Continue.
Your views on fun are dumb.
What? I just like playing video games and doing amphetamines.
Okay, fine. You got me there. But still, have some joy in life. Jesus.
Nah, that'll do.
I don't get what's with you and hating holidays.
Stupid.
Why do you hate holidays? What's the real reason? Were you touched as a child? Oh, the quietness. You know, this is an audio podcast. People can't see you moving your eyes like that.
They can feel the tears. No, I just hate tradition and people telling me what to do and when to do it and how to feel about shit. So I'll decide when I want to do stuff.
I want to drive to your house and do trick-or-treating at your house.
You can, but I won't let you up to my apartment.
Alright, so yeah, Spirit Halloween coming out the 11th. On the 14th, we've got Halloween Ends, which, I mean, I'm excited. So,
I'm glad it's finally ending.
It's not, dude, it's not going to end. This isn't the last we've seen of Michael Myers, I guarantee it.
It's like some Billy Joel last tour ever shit.
Yeah, exactly. We've also got a movie coming out on the 14th called Bitch Ass.
Hell
That's the
yeah.
title of the movie. The story is a gang initiation goes wrong when a group of 4 recruits break into a house of horror as they're all forced to play deadly games for their lives. Win and you live, lose and you die.
Shit.
I've seen the poster art for this movie. I'm not holding out hope.
Okay.
Also coming out on the 14th, we've got a movie called Piggy. And the story, I'm actually pretty keen for this movie. The story in this is an overweight teen is bullied by a clique of cool girls poolside while they're holidaying in their village. The long walk home will change the rest of their life. I have seen the trailer for this. I'm actually really interested in the movie because it deals with bullying. And
How's the fat kid going to go on that long walk home? Sounds like it might be a lot for them. On
the 20th, we've got VHS 99.
Yeah, more VHS.
Yeah.
I'm down.
So am I. I'm really down.
It's
On the
fantastically hit and miss.
Well, I mean, if it's anything like VHS 94, that was in my best of from last year.
True. Maybe they'll get.
We
even
could get
better.
another fucking. We can get
Five
another
betters.
Rattler creature that will. Yeah.
Yeah.
The 21st, we've got Slashback, which is another movie coming out. I didn't research that. Damn
So
it.
specific.
And another movie called Slayers.
Nice.
And sorry,
man.
I did not research either of these movies. On the 26th, we've got a movie called The Good Nurse, which stars Jessica Chastain. And
What's The Bad Nurse last year? Is it a sequel?
When was The Bad Nurse?
There was a movie with The Bad Nurse last year, wasn't there?
With The Bad Nurse or called The Bad Nurse?
I don't know if it was called The Bad Nurse. I cannot remember what it was called now.
Oh, okay. And on the 28th, we've got Pray for the Devil, which actually looks pretty cool.
Okay.
And another movie called Run, Sweetheart, Run.
Ooh.
So that wraps up the what I've got written down here on October releases. There is a lot. I am keen as fuck to dive into it, man. I've got a lot to watch.
So much.
Yeah. It's going to be fun, man. All right. Before we get to the question of the week, I have decided for this month here, the month of October, we're going to hold a little competition, right? Mm-hmm. A little competition, right? Luffy,
Yes, sir.
we're going to hold the best Halloween-related joke. And here's the thing. You guys listening right now, if you send us the best Halloween-related joke, and it has to be a joke that makes us laugh, and we'll pick the winner. The winner gets a prize. We haven't determined what the prize is yet, but you will get something. No matter where you are in the world, we will give you something. But in order to win this, you have to send us a joke. And we will read all submissions on the upcoming episodes. So, for example, Luffy,
Yeah.
why did the monster go inside the bar?
Why did the monster go inside the bar, Tim?
For the booze.
Booze.
You get it? Like
Yeah.
booze is in
Yeah, 'cause
drink
the
and then
booze is
boo.
the booze is like the alcohol, and the booze are like a scary thing a monster would do.
Exactly.
That's pretty funny, Tim. That's a pretty funny, clever joke.
Now give me a Herman Munster laugh.
Huh.
You're going to hate this competition. No, but we want to hear the best Halloween-related joke. And you know our humor. We are controversial as fuck. If you want to give us something that shouldn't be said, then we're going to read it out and we're probably going to laugh. So the more controversial, the better you have of winning.
Try and get yourself cancelled.
Yeah, exactly. So, do it. Send
Also,
us your...
I'm a tough judge. I don't really laugh at much.
This is true. The only time I've ever seen Luffy laugh is at his own jokes.
Yep.
He's
'cause-
basically Ice Cube.
Yeah, I've pretty much set the bar super high for myself.
If you make shitty pun jokes, he does laugh at those, though. So
Yeah. But only if I've come up with them. If you make it, I'm like, that's just a dumb pun. You fucking suck. Go back to bed. You piece of shit.
yes, send us your Halloween-related jokes. You can send them to my personal messenger on Facebook if you have me, if you're friends with me on Facebook, or you can send them to the Horror for Dummies Facebook group, which is Horror for Dummies Super Friends.
It better
Find
be
us
good.
and
Don't
join
you
us.
fucking waste my time.
And we're going to be
You
brutally
shit
honest. If your joke sucks, we're going to tell you it sucks. If it makes us laugh, we will let you know. So
Yeah.
get your entries in. You can enter as many times as you want, and we'll read all of them. And the winner will be decided on the last episode of the month. Which,
Ever.
if I get my little calendar out, that will be the 30th of October.
Yeah.
So, yep. Halloween-related jokes. Send them to us now.
Do it.
All right, Luffy.
Yes.
It's time for a little question. You ready for a question?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Question of the week.
question of the week.
So for the question of the, I guess you can call it fortnight longer, question of the week for the last time we recorded.
3 weeks.
Yeah, the try week. We had, what's your favourite Universal monster? And we had the usual suspects here, but of course, someone named Pat Yee
Motherfucker.
has decided to add his own little entries. I love it. I do. I absolutely love it. All right. So, if you bear with me, and I'll get it up. Coming in last, we've got a vote of 0. The Phantom. Makes sense. No one likes the Phantom. Coming in next with a total of 1 vote, we've got a 3-way tie between Hornswoggle, Rang Ridgway's Evil Clown, and the Mummy.
Did Todd put No.
Fucking Pat Yee did all these, which I appreciate him. Alright, coming in next, we've got a tie between the Invisible Man with 4 votes and hashtag Mushroom.
Me?
Yep. Hey, you beat the Mummy, so
Hell yeah. Eat shit.
coming in next with a total of 5 votes, a tie between the Wolfman and the Gillman. So there we go. Alright, and coming in second place with a total of 7 votes, we have Frankenstein. And the winner coming in with only 1 vote difference, with a total of 8, we have Dracula. So apparently Dracula's the favourite Universal monster amongst everyone.
Boring.
Alright, on to this week's question of the week, and we're going to keep it somewhat Rob Zombie related, as this is Zombaween.
Okay.
This is going to be a poll question as well, because I'm actually curious to see where people slide on this one.
Yeah.
What's better, the Munsters or the Addams Family?
Ooh, let me Addams Family.
Okay, here's the thing. I have never really seen much of the Munsters, right? Besides, obviously, the movie. I watched like 1 episode, and that was like recently. The Addams Family, I know because of the movies that came out like in the 90s, and I only know that because my wife fucking loves them. I mean, she has a Addams Family inspired tattoo on her.
Yeah.
So, I know more of the Addams Family, but I'm more interested in the Munsters. But as to what's better, I don't think I can really answer that. Because I don't know.
Okay. I got a lot more, I just like the Addams Family a lot more. I think they're fucking way better.
Okay, I'll take the Munsters then. So there you go. That's your question of the week for this time. So get us your votes and let us know what you prefer and why. Mm-hmm. That's it from us. We are going to go and talk about movie. We're starting fucking Zombaween now. Are you ready to talk about Rob Zombie's newest film, which came out like yesterday?
I am ready to get in an argument with you, Tim, yes.
Okay. Here we go. It is feature presentation.
And now for our feature presentation.
Rob Zombie, the director of House of a Thousand Corpses, Halloween, and The Devil's Rejects, brings you the greatest love story ever told.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Think of it. The brain of a super genius transplanted into the body of a perfect physical specimen.
I want a man that makes my blood run cold. A man that every time he enters my crypt, it's like a stake through my dead black heart.
I can whip the upper humpy down in the lamb.
Oh, no. Remember what happened last time?
He was battered.
gonna go.
Okay.
I'm looking for a vision. A queen. True love.
What exactly do you want?
Is Herman Munster in there? I knew the moment I laid eyes on you that you were special. I understand if you don't feel the same. I'm just a regular gal living a boring, normal life.
If there's one thing I know, is that the rest of the world melted away as soon as you appeared in my life.
It seems Miss Lily is truly in love.
Oh, come on, you know and I know that we gotta get rid of that bozo Herman Munster.
Greetings from Transylvania. That's a strange way of saying hello.
Oh, I guess we're gonna have to get used to it.
We are here. It is fucking Zombaween. Zombaween. And yeah, we're here to talk about.
Unlike
the
Zombaween,
Munsters.
when we try and get fit all October.
That's Zombaween.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this
or
is the start, man.
Zumbaween, when we just eat a lot of chocolate.
This is the start of Zombaween, where we are just taking a look at Rob Zombie and his films in horror. Now, as I said before, we are not going to be doing Rob Zombie's Halloween films, which, I mean, would make sense doing them this time of year, but we've already covered those films.
Yeah, we've already done that. Just go back and listen to old episodes, you fucking idiots.
Hating on everyone, alright? And I thought we'd start like these before we talk about the Rob Zombie movie. I thought we'd do like what we do on Schwarzenegger the Dummy by giving you a Rob Zombie fact.
Are we going to do the Arnold news?
No, we're going to do Rob Zombie facts.
I guess that makes more sense.
Yeah, that's right. So on each episode, I'm going to give you a fact about Rob Zombie that you probably didn't know.
Probably not.
So, my first fact about Rob Zombie, and this one goes straight out to my homeboy, Mr. Mushroom here, because he's going to love this.
Go on.
Rob Zombie's first job was a gopher for Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Cool.
He says in an interview, and I quote, "It was a cool job to have, but I was probably 19 years old. It was everything from delivering stuff to doing little crap work around the set. I don't even know if I was a PA, whatever is just below a PA. I'm not even sure it counts as below a PA, but that was my job. Lowest rung on the ladder, that would be. It was cool and I liked it. Besides being a fan of Pee Wee Herman, Phil Hartman was on the show, William Marshall, Blackula was the king of cartoons. There were all kinds of people I really liked on that show, so it was pretty exciting."
Oh yeah, I forgot it was a show.
Go. It was.
Yeah, I forgot.
That's how he started. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, so Rob Zombie started as Pee-wee's bitch.
Gopher. Little bitch-ass bitch boy.
Pretty much, yeah. So here we are. We're talking about The Munsters, Rob Zombie's latest film, which came out this year. Like 2 days ago.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Probably like 5 days ago now, as you're listening to this.
Oh,
and this one, okay, let's start from the beginning, all right? When you heard about this all happening, were you at all interested of seeing it?
No.
Nothing?
Not really.
Any reason?
Don't care about the Munsters.
Do you like Rob Zombie as a director?
Yeah.
You can say it straight, because I guarantee there's people out there going, "Fuck Rob Zombie, I don't like Rob Zombie, my name's Rob Hungy, and I don't like Rob Zombie." 100%.
I don't know, man. He like when he fucking hits for me, he hits and he does a good job. But fuck, man, when he doesn't, it's just like his shit comes off real B movie sometimes.
Okay, I understand.
Do you know what I mean?
Understand.
Like B movie swinging for an A movie, you know, like
yeah.
But yeah, he's just. Some of his shit's just not great. It's not like I see a Rob Zombie, like, oh, Rob Zombie's making this, and I'm, like, excited. I'm just like, okay, I guess that's the next thing he's doing. I'm like, we'll see if it's good, you know?
Okay. I'm pretty much the complete opposite of you.
Okay.
I am a fan of Rob Zombie's movies. Now, I'm not saying that every one of his movies has hit. There's been one movie that made my least favorite films of the year list. And, we'll be reviewing that later on in this month.
Oh, dang. Okay.
But I am that person that if I see... I am that person, if I see his name, then I do get excited about seeing a Rob Zombie movie. I am a fan of Rob Zombie through and through. I'm a big fan of his music.
Yeah.
And I think you are too.
I like Zombie's music. I'm not as big a fan as you, for sure, but, like, I'll fuck with it.
You'll fuck with it.
I'll fuck with it.
So when he came up with this, the Munsters, I was honestly a little worried, as I'm sure most people were, because knowing Rob Zombie's filmography and the type of characters he portrays in his film, I thought this isn't going to fit for a Munsters film.
Okay, did you want like actual Munsters?
No, like, so you look back at every one of Rob Zombie's films, and they're basically always white trash, right?
Yeah.
I thought that there's no way they can make the Munsters white trash. Like, if Herman Munster walked around going, "Oh, fuck you, fuck this, fuck that," it wouldn't.
They're not our white
make
trash.
sense.
But yeah,
I mean, yeah, okay. If it was Australian, it'd be different. But
oh,
fuck off! That's not Australian. That's fucking douchebag. So I was worried about this, but then when the trailer came out, I saw what he was going for, and it was the complete opposite of Rob Zombie. So I was so much more in. So much more in.
Fair enough.
I was excited. Now, as I said before, I don't really know the Munsters at all. Do you?
Neither. No. Like, vaguely through, like, pop culture osmosis sort of thing.
Yeah.
But not. I haven't actually seen it. We didn't get it like at least with Addams Family and shit. We got reruns here.
Did we not get Munsters?
Not that I remember.
Why does this not surprise me?
Like I don't remember Munsters being syndicated on our TV, and I pretty much watched all the TV when I was a kid. So I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was glued to that cunt.
See, I did, when this news broke of Rob Zombie directing the Munsters, I did find an episode.
Happy to be corrected, by the way, but not that I can remember.
I did find an episode, I think it was on YouTube, and I did watch that. And, yeah, I liked it. I mean, Fred Gwynne as Herman Munster. How can you hate Fred Gwynne?
No, I just hate him.
You don't go down that road.
Don't go down that road, no.
Yeah, him as... And, like the whole... Like, there was so much to that TV show that was just, like... It was entertainment, but they had messages in it that really, like, worked, you know? Of just being a decent person, you know? Not letting people judge you for your looks. I had those types of messages in the episode that I watched, anyway.
Okay.
And I can't recall what episode it was, so don't ask. But yeah, there was like it was more eye-opening when I watched it. I'm like, okay, this isn't just some stupid comedy show with a laugh track behind it. There is more to this. So I kind of really enjoyed it, and that got me more excited for this movie.
And like, not to say that I wouldn't like the Munsters, because it is that like campy black and white fucking like shit that's like, I don't know, really like I loved watching like old I Dream of Jeannie and Bewitched and all those fucking shows, you know what I mean? Like,
yep,
Gilligan's Island and shit. I'm sure this would have been great too. It's just, yeah, we never got a chance to.
Yeah. which once again, Australia being Australia, hates film and TV. Fucking bullshit country. At least our healthcare's free.
Yeah, we've got that. For now.
So, don't say that. So, let's talk about the Munsters from 2022. So, this one, according to IMDb, is a comedy, family, fantasy, horror, sci-fi film. Okay. The story is reboot of the Munsters that followed a family of monsters who moved from Transylvania to American suburb. That's all it's given you, and that's all I'm not going to elaborate on that because I don't want people knowing everything, you know? Because it's so new. It's
okay.
I don't want to say, I don't want to say too much. You know, I'm trying to keep this as vague as I can. There's some people that like knowing absolutely nothing about this movie besides thoughts.
Well, spoilers here for me for 2 seconds. For 2 seconds. It's like...
God. It's brand new.
Fine. Don't worry about it.
What are you going to say?
Well, it's building up to the first episode, right?
Okay, alright. That's not really spoilers. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to go into specifics and the ins and outs and shit, but it's basically an origin movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a Munsters prequel.
How they came to be the Munsters.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is that spoilers?
Yeah. It's not, but whatever.
Okay.
On IMDb, this has a 4.5 out of 10 with only 2,201 reviews so far, so...
We'll get there.
Which is funny, man. I thought this would have more reviews now. It is out on Netflix in America, so you can watch this in America and Canada, and probably France too, and every other fucking country. You can tell how fucking dirty I am about that.
I think it's slightly dirty. Well, I haven't had a good fucking Australia sucks rant in a while, so...
Well, if you want me to continue, then I'll continue.
No, you're fine.
This stars Sherry Moon Zombie as Lily Munster. I'm not going to explain who she is.
I have a
Everyone
question.
knows who she is. Yes. You have
Is
a
she
quest?
in anything else?
I did search this up the other day, and
because
I was curious as well.
Does she just hang around and not do much, and then Rob's like, "Hey, Sherry, we're doing another movie," and she's like, "Okay."
So I did notice that she was in an episode of CSI Miami. But then I found out that Rob Zombie directed that. Actually, she was in a movie called Toolbox Murders, which I believe, that was directed by Toby Hooper. So she was in another movie.
Because she's not bad. I don't think she's a bad actress, but literally no one else hires her.
Yeah, I guess Rob Zombie just has her chained up.
You're only going to be in my movies.
Have you seen all the... There's a poster, there's multiple of them, but the one that makes me laugh is, the iconic poster of Jaws. And, it says the Jaws logo in writing. And it says at the top, Rob Zombies. And instead of the shark, it's just a picture of Sherry Moon Zombie.
I haven't seen that. That's fucking accurate.
Fucking great. This also stars Jeff Daniel Phillips as Herman.
I guess he loves his wife or dumb shit like that.
Yeah. Jeff Daniel Phillips has also been in a few of Rob Zombie's films. It stars Daniel Roebuck as the Count. Mm-hmm. And I know that name. And I don't know why. I'm looking at his filmography now, and there's nothing really that pops into mind that I know of. The Fugitive, Getting Grace, We Were Soldiers, U.S. Marshals, I don't know. Anyway, this also stars Richard Brake as Dr. Henry Organs Wolfgang.
Yep.
Who was basically... actually, never mind.
How much are we spoiling?
Yeah, I know. Sylvester McCoy as Igor. We have Dee Wallace as Good Morning Transylvania Lady. We have Butch Patrick as the voice of Tin Can Man. Do you know who Butch Patrick is?
Nah, I don't know.
No, he is the original Eddie Munster.
Oh, that's cute then.
Yep. We have George Garcia as Floop.
Yeah, he was cool.
Thomas Boykin as Lester.
He was the dude from Lost. He was Hurley.
Yes. A lot of other people. Then we also got randomly Cassandra Peterson as Barbara Carr. Do you know who Cassandra Peterson is?
That's ringing a bell. Let me look at this. Oh, fucking Elvira?
It's Elvira, yeah. She was in this movie. And I didn't notice until her name popped up. I'm like, what the... where?
Barbara Carr.
And then I saw her. I'm like, wow, that's her? Okay.
Oh, she was the real estate?
Yes, that's right. So there you go.
That's cool. Good get.
All right, so this is Rob Zombie's first movie to not be rated R. I must have to mention that.
Yeah.
All right, let's just jump into it, man. What did you think?
It was fine. It was fine. It was primarily a comedy, right?
Yeah. 100%.
Not a chuckle.
Not even one?
Not a chuckle.
Really?
Not a chuckle.
I mean, but you weren't making these jokes, so why would you laugh?
Yeah, exactly. But, like, honestly, I was like... I'm like, I don't find this funny. Like, I didn't have a smile. I was just kind of watching it stone-faced, and I'm just like, oh, this isn't for me, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, it's fine. It's campy, and it's kooky, and it's whatever. But it just didn't fill me with any joy.
Nothing at all?
I didn't hate anybody. It was what it was, and what it is I don't like. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not... I can't say that it's bad, because it looked great. Everyone did their performances, like, as, like... You know, even watching a little bit of the Munsters now, I'm like, man, they all did a pretty good job of being, like, a perfect facsimile of those characters.
Yep.
So it's like, what more can you do? The story was kind of like, meh, I guess. Like, there wasn't really huge stakes to it, but I don't think there was supposed to be. Yeah, it was just a lot of nothing from me in the given a fuck department about this movie.
You are very on the fence.
I on it, like, it's not on the fence, because I can see the... If someone liked this movie, I could totally see why.
Yep.
Definitely. But it just made me feel nothing. I was watching it wanting to feel something, wanting to feel some of the joy that I could feel was in this, and I feel everyone making it was having a great time and chuckling along and shit, but I just, nothing, like, I couldn't tell you a joke.
Fair enough.
I got nothing from this. Like, I was just sitting there like, okay. And it was just super long.
It was a little long. Yeah.
Super long. But yeah, I just none of the jokes hit, but I guess that's the jokes that they were doing. But, you know, sometimes they punch those up a little bit, because it's like, it's a modern... even though it's like a remake of an old thing, it's like a modern thing for modern audiences, so you could have done a, like, duck and weave joke here and there.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just to, like, throw us off guard, but nothing. Like, it was just straight, like, wacky zingers.
Yeah.
And do that kind of joke. You know? Which is fine, and there's a charm to it when you're watching an old 50s show. And it is what it is, but, like, this just felt like it didn't need to exist to me. I'm more keen for Wednesday than I am for
Well, you said it before that you're a bigger fan of the Addams Family.
Yeah, but I feel like they're doing something different with Wednesday. Whereas this didn't feel different. It felt like a mad origin story for people that are huge fans of the Munsters. I'm not a huge fan of the Munsters. It didn't do anything for me. I'm sure that if you're a fucking fan of the Munsters, man, I bet your dick is like fucking raging Scott Crawford right now. But like, for me, just kind of a turgid little boy, he's just hanging out. He's not really ready for anything. Sad little man. But like, it's like, it's well put together. It wasn't stupid or anything. Like, I wasn't like, it's campy, silly. It's colorful. The fucking the set design is fantastic. The costuming is fantastic. Everything's great. It just didn't fucking move the needle for me,
Okay. I kind of guessed that you'd be like that. I did, because this is it's not aimed at you. It's more of a family type,
man,
entry level.
Yeah, look, if you got kids and you got your like your fucking cum goblin all growed up sitting next to you,
Cum goblin.
Yeah, the little dude. What do you call them again?
Children.
Yeah, that's the ones. You got those little things kind of hanging around. Might be fun. But, yeah, I don't know. Not for me.
Cum goblin.
Yeah.
That's what we're calling kids these days.
The little goblins made from cum. Yes.
I mean, I refer to them as my pet sperms. But, okay.
Well, it's super far off. Did you put little claws on them and a nose and shit?
No, but I am going to now. Come here, my cum goblin. Oh, I guarantee my fucking son's... I was about to say it again. My fucking son's going to go to school and say, I'm a cum goblin.
Can't wait for you to get that phone call.
Thanks. I've already got the phone call of one of my children saying fuck at school, so...
Did he use it in a sentence?
She didn't say. Really disappointing.
Cool.
Okay, so... When this movie finished, as the credits were rolling...
that just kind of happened. So I was like, what?
The ending was kind of sudden, I will say that.
Yeah.
I kind of sat there, like, in silence... And my wife said, "Did you like it?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
Shit!
I'm confused. I'm a little confused. And I said, "Look, I'm going to need to sit on this for a little bit and actually think about it." Now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't love it.
Okay.
But I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I did. And when it was all said and done last night, as I watched it, I was like, I don't know if I'll rewatch this ever. Now, I could probably put it on again.
Yeah.
Not paying 100% focus, but on the background while I play on my phone, I'd be happy with it.
As a, like... I could see it as, like, a 2-part, 3-part series starter. Like, you watch this and then you watched all of the Munsters. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something like that'd be rad. If you're a Munsters fan... of which I'm not, I think this is what you want, man. Like, this is kind of like when everyone's like, oh, well, they changed this and they changed that and they changed this. Well, this is what you get when you don't do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
This is just straight it. It's just some more of it. And obviously, fucking Rob Zombie loves the fucking Munsters. And was just like, I want to make some more Munsters. What are you doing, Jerry? Like... and that's what it feels like. And fuck it, good for him.
Yeah. I think that this movie would be... Okay, so for example, on Halloween, what we usually do is good friends of ours, Sam and Dan. Hello. Hey, Dan.
Hey. Hello.
They usually have like a... They do their house up to the fucking brim, like go crazy with it. Like they've been like on the newspapers and stuff like that. Like their house is like the house to go to on Halloween.
3 children murdered.
And and they usually have like scare actors, which I'm included. I usually play Leatherface and I chase kids with a chainsaw. That's my Halloween. That's what we do on Halloween. So this year, I think this would be a perfect thing to put on the TV to keep the kids occupied while we do that. And then like when it's all said and done, the adults can go inside and have some drinks and chill out and watch that. I think that would be that's the type of movie this is. This is definitely perfect. This is the perfect background movie for this time of year, just because of the colors, because of the settings, because of the whole town that the most of this movie revolves around. I absolutely loved that.
It was silly and campy, you know?
Yeah, definitely. What probably my biggest plus for this movie, my biggest like for this movie, was the callback to all the Universal monsters. And there was like, and not just Universal monsters, but like old school monsters.
Yeah.
There was a lot of callbacks, and I loved it. Even just simple little names, even characters that pop up that you're like, haha, that's sick. The first like 5 minutes, we see a certain character that is well known. As soon as you know him, you're like, oh, that's cool. I know exactly who that is.
I don't.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
The first... Really?
Mm-mm.
You even, like... okay, you probably haven't seen the movie, but you don't know...
Does he keep things?
What do you mean, keep things?
Oh, never mind. I don't want to say it if it's wrong.
This certain character has a lot of pets.
No.
There was a date. Holy shit, did you fucking forget the whole movie already?
Did we watch it?
It's the first fucking... It's when we're introduced to Lily Munster.
No.
Who is she with? Yes.
Yeah. I know him. I thought you meant the dude who got like right at the start.
Sorry. No, yeah, you're thinking right at the start. Right at the start. No.
Yeah, not the guy from What We Do in the Shadows.
What? No. Yeah, so all those callbacks to the old school monsters, I really, really liked. Even just like the little name drops here and there. I really, really did enjoy those. This, it just, I think I was more shaken up, really, because I'm so used to Rob Zombie being Rob Zombie, and this was like family-friendly Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
And it was kind of weird to me.
It was like a love letter to his 50s horror.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, it was just all the Universal monsters, everything he could jam pack in there. I think he did. I'm sure, like, if you're a fucking classic horror nut, there'll be so much stuff in this movie. It fucking flies straight over my fucking head. But you can tell there's a lot of love in this project for all that stuff. And, yeah. But I wish it was more for me, but it's not. See, I would have loved the Gritty Monsters reboot.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, you would have liked... Okay, so I would have too, but the thing is, I am an absolute sucker for anything that resembles Halloween. And this one just fucking, like...
It oozes Halloween.
Oh, definitely, man. Definitely. And now that I'm speaking about... Okay, I had a score in my head. And I was like, I don't think I can go past this score. Now that I'm talking about it, I'm like, fuck, I'm finding myself I enjoyed it more than what I thought. Okay. And now, like, speaking about it, I kind of want to stop and go watch it again. So that's a plus. The thing is, like, you can tell that Rob Zombie directed this. Just with the certain angles he does. the certain lighting
And
he
also,
does.
but I feel like he was stealing shots from like the 50s and stuff like that.
He could have been. I wouldn't say it's stealing. It's more of an
Paying
homage.
homage. Sorry, didn't mean,
Yeah.
didn't mean stealing, but yeah.
I do agree that this was probably a little too long, and the ending was a little too sudden,
abrupt.
Yeah, but beyond that, like, I don't know. Now I'm speaking about it. I'm finding that I had more fun watching it than what I didn't. I don't know, man. I'm
still pretty mid on it, but like,
yeah, that's fine. Like, you are not a fan of Halloween, compared to me, so I get it. I'm going to go ahead and guess that this isn't going to be in your top 10.
No.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm slowly leaning towards maybe it could be. Depending on what the rest of the year is. Yeah. Dang. Because of rewatchability. Rewatchability is like the biggest thing for me.
Okay.
You know? And I'd be happy to watch this again. I would. I did laugh. I didn't piss myself, but there were times where I did chuckle a few times.
Yeah, like, I don't mean to be that, like, I hate those people that are like, I didn't even laugh once, but I just literally didn't. I
get it. Because there were times where they said jokes and I'm like, it didn't hit for me at all. But there were other times where it just...
there was a lot of, I could see why that should be funny.
Yeah, okay. I will say one joke that made me laugh, and this was like at the start of the movie, so it's not really going to spoil much, but it involves Lily Munster and a person she's on a date with.
Yeah.
And they're at a restaurant, and they see people, like other characters at the same restaurant. They look around, and Lily Munster sees two skeletons, and she says they must have been waiting around for a long time. And the person she was on a date with looked at them, the skeletons, and says, I think they're dead. Or no, it says something like, they're dead. And it's just the whole no shit Sherlock type of attitude that he had that made me giggle.
I did enjoy his photos.
Yeah. I forgot about the fun. Now, see, like at the time, it wasn't funny, but now that you bring it up, it kind of is. It kind of has that what we do in the shadows type humor to it. For me.
No.
Because it's like these certain legendary characters being completely different.
Fair enough.
So, yeah. I don't know, man. I'm finding out I had more fun with this movie than I didn't. So, I don't know. Do you want to hear trivia about this movie?
Go on.
So, Rob Zombie and Sherry Moon Zombie are huge fans of the Munsters. Really. Zombie recorded a commentary for the Blu-ray release of Munster Go Home from 1966 and named one of his songs after Grandpa Munster's race car, which was Dragula.
Oh, shit. Is that a good song by him?
I didn't know Dragula was about a race car.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Makes sense with the film clip, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Pat Priest, who played Marilyn Munster in The Munsters, has a cameo in this film. This marks the second time Priest has made a cameo in a new Munsters incarnation, the first being 27 years ago in Here Come the Munsters. The first ever Munsters movie or show not to feature the character Eddie Munster.
Yeah, the kid, right?
Yeah, and I was kind of... maybe I shouldn't have said that, but...
Well,
sorry.
It's an origin story, so it makes sense.
I thought they'd end the movie with, like...
Oh, she's
maybe
pregnant.
Lily Munster going, I'm pregnant, and Herman Munster going, oh, Eddie. Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm full of ejaculate.
Fucking hell. Oh, there you go. George Garcia and Daniel Roebuck starred in Lost together. So they were both in that.
Okay, there you
go. When Herman Munster... Actually, never mind. That's fucking spoilers. I'm just scanning.
You're
Right
scanning
now.
for no spoiler ones. So
yeah.
who else was in Lost? Did you say?
The guy who played the Count, Grandpa.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah. There's nothing really much I can say without spoiling it, and there's also like just obvious shit that we already know. For example, the film is a prequel to the TV series. No shit. So, yep. Yeah, I guess really, what more? You're right, man. What more can we really say about this, even in spoilers?
Not a lot.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you want to wrap it up with scores out of 10?
I think so, man.
Yeah?
Because? Yeah. Shit, sorry. I'm just trying to catch up on my script here. Look, man. Like you said, I'm pretty on the fence. So, like, I can see why everyone loved it. It's not a bad movie. For me, it's also not a good movie. So it just kind of sits on a 5 for me.
Damn. Will it be like a worst of the year for you?
It could be just for budget and disappointment, maybe. But I don't think so. It's not bad. I think it's just kind of going to float in the middle. Only if I'm really struggling for worst movies.
Okay. Alright. Do you know what? I'm going to say something that's going to piss you off right now.
Go on.
I think that this is a better movie than Studio 666.
You're allowed to be wrong. See, again, that was like a schlocky B-joke fucking movie that just hit for me.
See, that one, I didn't really laugh once. I thought the jokes fell flat for me in that one.
I was like wheezing.
I will give that another go before the year's up.
Okay.
There you go. Okay.
I just, I'm like, it's fine.
For me, I originally had this at like a 7.5. Originally.
Okay.
And I thought, that's probably the highest I can take it because it just didn't hit me. Now that we're speaking about it, now you got my mind on it, and I'm laughing more, and I'm thinking I enjoyed it more, I'm going to an 8 out of 10 for this one. I liked it. I did, and I'm kind of shocked by myself. But yeah, it's an 8 for me, man.
Fair enough. Hey, man, look. If, like I said, if this is your fucking jam, like if you're like, I want Munsters the fucking movie, this is it, my dude.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
so,
I guess.
So if you liked it, if you dig the jokes, if you think the jokes perfectly fit with the Munsters, then that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And it just wasn't for me, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's all.
That's fair, man. That's fair. I'm glad that you're not just shitting on it like everyone else. I see a lot of people just going, "Oh, this was just stupid." And I'm like, explain why. And a lot of people are like, "Oh shit, Rob Zombie's just a shit director." Why?
I think it was pretty well directed.
So do I like Rob Zombie as a director. I think he has a really good art direction. I think I get it. He does. The biggest complaint with Rob Zombie is his characters are all one-dimensional and the same.
Fair enough.
And I understand it. The thing is, that's basically Australia in a nutshell. Australian people are all fucking white trash.
I don't know.
So I feel at home watching Rob Zombie.
I feel like that's strictly true.
I'm joking. But like, yeah, like how, like Australia's fucking second language is swear words.
Nah, I don't swear.
Am I wrong?
Fuck up, cunt.
So yeah, I think that a lot of people are just shitting on this movie because it's the cool thing to do.
I don't think it's shitty.
Believe that.
I think there are people that this movie's for, and then there's everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, but I just hate those people that just give a movie... Like, if you didn't like it, fine, that's fine. But you don't need to say, oh, it's shit from start to finish. Like,
yeah.
There are movies out there that are absolutely horrible, but I will still point out the good in them.
Yeah, which is what I'm going to have to do real soon.
I know what movie you're talking about too. Anyway, alright, we're going to take a quick break here and we're going to get into our raw review when we talk about the movie Fall.
You're listening to the Horror for Dummies podcast, the dumbest horror podcast out there. Become one of the elite by joining our Patreon page. Or dress like a superstar with the official Horror for Dummies shirts available at redbubble.com. Thanks for listening. Now it's time for our raw review.
This is sick. Damn it, Hunter. What are you getting us into?
If you don't confront your fears, you are always going to be afraid.
Trust me. Hunter, how do we get down? I don't have a signal.
The water is down there in that bag.
We have 50 feet of rope. I think I can drop myself lower. Okay, I'm gonna jump onto the bag. Hunter, no! Hunter! Every hour that passes, the weaker we get.
If anyone called 911, they'd be here by now. What is it that Dan used to say? If you're scared of dying, don't be afraid to live.
Welcome to our Raw review, where we're going to be reviewing a movie that I have been anticipating for a couple months now, since I saw the trailer, since I knew this movie was coming out. This is a movie that, as soon as I saw the trailer, I was hooked. I was ready for it. I'm like, this movie is going to make me feel uncomfortable as fuck. The movie that we're talking about is Fall, from 2022. The story is, best friends Becky and Hunter find themselves at the top of a 2,000-foot radio tower. This stars Grace Caroline Curry as Becky, Virginia Gardner as Hunter, Mason Gooding as Dan Connor, and Jeffrey Dean Morgan as James Connor. It is directed by Scott Mann, who I did search up what he's done yesterday, and now I can't remember. So as I quickly look on IMDb while I stall, because he did something that we have seen before.
Final score, heist,
no.
The tournament, Tsunami, La.
Okay, I was wrong. Never fucking mind. Just don't worry what I think.
A bunch of also other bad movies, by the looks of them.
Okay, alright, here we go. You're saying this movie's bad. You've been giving me hints of that all time. Go ahead. What did you think about Fall?
Oh, I want to spoil it so bad.
Okay, don't spoil
it. Okay, well, here's my synopsis. Idiot has accident. Other idiots go do same thing. Idiots all idiots. The whole idiot movie.
Okay,
bunch of idiots.
Here is my debate with you. Why are they idiots?
Why are you climbing shit? Get the fuck down.
Okay, fine. Okay, I wouldn't do. I have a massive fear of heights. I will say right now that this movie made me utterly sick to the point that I wanted to turn it off.
Really?
Yeah, I was sick watching it.
I was so bored.
Are you serious?
I was so bored. I was like, why am I at the movies? There was some I'm assuming high school because it's school holidays. There was like a pack of high school girls, and they were just ripping into the movie. And normally, I'd be like, fucking shut up. But I'm like, you get it, girls. You tell it.
Well, what were they? I guess you can't really say without spoilers.
Not really. Look, there are a couple of things I liked about the movie. I'll get to them. But it's really just... I literally can't talk about them without spoiling the movie. But why? It's like he lit like all of it's stupid. All of it's stupid. The conflict is stupid. The dialogue is stupid. They're not talking like humans. They're just talking in weird cliches. All the science is weird. Also, just slide down the pole. But like,
fucking shut up. Slide down the pole.
Like,
you know how thick that pole is? It's not a fucking tree branch.
Pretty thick.
It's like Scott Crawford thick.
Oh yeah. I charge my shit in his knob. I don't know. It was just dumb. It was dumb. I hated it. And I wanted them to get down. And I was like, "You're dumb. Why are you going up there? This isn't going to end well." Like, I know it's a horror movie and shit, well, or a thriller or whatever the fuck it is, but it was just like, why would you go up there? Why? You good? You deserve it. Everything that happened, I was like, yeah, good. I was like, do a flip.
Okay, you keep saying these characters are dumb. Here's the thing.
Okay.
To me and you, yes, this idea of climbing big tall
Completely
things,
stupid.
It is. But there are people that thrive on this. I have a guy at work, a friend at work, who does things like this.
Guess what?
Not this high, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I know. I say that to him. But there are people that absolutely love this. You go on fucking TikTok or YouTube, there are countless videos of people doing this stuff.
I hope they fall and die.
Well, many of them have. There's a documentary called Solo about people climbing.
Yeah.
With like no ropes and stuff like that.
Idiots.
Yeah, I agree. But I think idiot's the wrong word. It's for me, yes. I'm like, you're fucking nuts. There's no way in hell. Like, even skydiving or base jumping or bungee jumping, to me, people who do that are fucking insane. I couldn't even stand at the ledge of that. I would faint and then probably fall.
I don't even like a stepladder.
Did this movie, like, okay, you're obviously scared of heights, probably not as much as me, but did this movie not get you sick?
No. Because, like, it also, like, was, like... some of the shots were, like, Birdemic level bad.
Fuck off, they were. They were not that bad.
I don't know. I just thought it looked garbage as well. The way they were shooting...
We watched two different movies.
The way they were shooting everything, to me, as someone who should be terrified of heights, like, I should have had descent level anxiety in this movie.
Yeah.
And I did not.
What I had.
I was just like, idiots.
Then you, sir, are not afraid of heights.
Yeah, love them. Please. Fucking throw me up of anything slightly bigger than 2 feet. Please put me near those glass balconies that people have for fucking some reason.
Yeah, right.
No, it just wasn't shot to make me scared of anything.
I call bullshit.
I was not scared in this movie. I just wanted them to fall off so I could leave. I was so bored.
You were watching this movie how Heather describes how I watch AEW. With a blindfold.
Like, okay, so to get, like, hooked into the story, right?
Yep.
You've got to give a shit about the characters.
Yeah.
And I hated them. I wanted them to fall. So every step they were taking up, I'm like, oh, you're going to make a bigger splat, hey? I was just like,
why
just fucking drop cunt. Because they were stupid.
Why? Because they're doing something that they find enjoyable?
No, because they were shallow, one-dimensional, fucking nothing characters that are dumb.
I wouldn't call them shallow or one-dimensional.
Oh, just because they fucking throw in a couple twisties. Like, I don't know, man.
Not just because of that. They had their how to explain that? They had thought. I thought they had thought into the characters.
I didn't.
How they felt with different scenarios, how they felt about each other, how they felt about themselves.
No. I thought it was stupid.
I will admit with you, some of the dialogue was very cliched.
Yeah, it was
but
super
I thought the
fucking
characters
cringe,
were
man.
actually. I thought the characters were actually pretty well thought up.
I didn't like
and
them.
I was actually invested in these two. I was scared.
Hey, look, man, I'm glad. I was just hoping they died more gnarly.
I mean, one of them kind of. Oh.
Did you spoil it, cunt?
I mean, it's in the trailer. It's in the trailer. So.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, well, guess look at the trailer real hard. I want to spoil this because I want to yell at some stuff, but like,
okay. Let's do a spoiler in a second for this movie.
Yeah. Look, I didn't. God, it felt so long. It was as high as it was, as long as it was. Long movie.
Good English.
Yeah, as big up, time long.
Okay, so you really didn't like this movie.
No.
I didn't
think
think it was perfect.
There were two things I liked in this movie, and they're spoilers.
Okay. I didn't think this movie was perfect, but the way it made me felt, this movie honestly really this is what horror does. Like, this is what horror is meant to do. Is meant to make you feel uncomfortable, meant to make you feel uneasy, and this is exactly what this movie did for me. I haven't felt this way with a movie in so long, to the point that I was too fucking scared to watch this movie that I wanted to turn it off. That's how much this movie got to me.
I also picked it.
Okay, genius, whatever.
Maybe that ruined it more, but I was like, I bet this.
Okay.
Oh, okay. There were three things I liked. Three things I liked. I remembered another thing.
All right. Keep it to yourself for a second. Okay, so would you recommend this movie?
No.
There's that question.
Not
at all.
Don't waste your time. It's garbage.
Okay, I disagree completely. I say
maybe watch it on Netflix when you fucking blast it or something.
It won't come on Netflix. Nothing comes on fucking Netflix.
Well, like, if you live in a good country, maybe watch it on Netflix. But if you're in Australia, don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything ever. Just go outside. I don't know.
No, stay in your home.
Stay inside and don't climb up shit. Fucking stay on the ground, fucking idiots. Fucking professional climbers in their fucking Converse. Idiots. Yeah, I don't know. No, don't watch it. I fucking don't recommend it.
I have to bring up what you said before, that you said this movie has Birdemic level quality to it.
Yeah.
You've said some dumb things in your time, but that's the dumbest thing you've ever said.
Did you not see the birds in this movie?
Have you seen Birdemic?
Yeah.
Have you actually watched Birdemic?
Have I? I've seen a lot of fucking YouTube thingies on it.
If you've never seen Birdemic, you cannot say that this is Birdemic.
Okay, fine.
This, in my opinion, is probably the same quality as Beast, the Idris Elba Lion movie.
Okay, I can see that.
I thought they both looked good. There were scenes where you could tell that it was behind a green screen, but it never for 1 second took me out of the movie, because obviously,
I literally just was making fun of the birds in it. That's all I meant.
Really?
I didn't mean like the editing and shit like that or anything like that, or the green screen work.
Yeah, okay.
I just meant the birds. Like, I was literally talking about the fake birds.
All right. All right, let's give it a score, and we'll do spoilers because I want to blast Luffy more.
Sure.
This is what makes the show fun. So, what would you give it out of 10?
4.
Fucking. Wow.
Just a 4. It scraped a 4.
Okay. I'm giving this movie an 8 out of 10.
Why?
Because this movie really got to me. It really got under my skin. It fucking, like I said before, it really scared me. It did.
Hey, fair enough, man.
It's not I'll admit it's not perfect. Some of the dialogue isn't that great, but I was invested into these characters. I understand there are people that do this type of thing.
Idiots.
Yes, I'll agree, they're idiots. But there are people that do this type of thing, so it's not unbelievable that a certain, especially for what one of these girls are, you know, with the whole filming herself. I can see people doing, like, how many fucking, we'll say that for spoilers, okay. I gave this movie an 8 out of 10. I really dug it. I did. And this could possibly be my top 10 because of how much it affected me. Because of that. I'm guessing this is going to be in your lower 10.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We are going to have different opinions. No, I'm going to put Studio 66.
I didn't pick this.
666.
I didn't pick this as a controversial, like, us thing. I thought you would have hated it too. I was like, there's no way anyone could like this.
I thought you'd like it. I didn't think you'd like it as much as me, but I thought you'd be into it more.
Nah, hated it.
Well,
I was very annoyed at you. I thought you were having a joke, like when you first said it. Because I saw the trailer for it, and I was like, no, thank you.
I was going to pick Orphan First Kill, but I really wanted to watch this movie.
That would have been a much better one.
All right, let's go into spoiler. Okay, what we're going to do now, we're going to go into spoiler talk for the movie Fall. So if you haven't seen it, don't listen to spoilers unless you don't care, whatever. But
if the spoilers, don't watch it.
If this is it for you, we will be back next week with more Zombaween. We're going to be starting the Firefly trilogy with House of 1,000 Corpses next week.
Hells yeah.
And we're going to be reviewing more Halloween goodness, and we're going to be talking about Hocus Pocus 2.
Nice.
If you're okay with that, I'm not having a joke right now, but if you are okay with that.
Am I okay with it? Me? Personally?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Okay, we're going to watch Fall again.
Fuck yeah.
This time you will like it.
Okay. Keep watching Fall till I like it. I'm sure that's how you fucking...
All right, so thank you guys so much. Quick little segue right now. If this is you leaving us right now, if you don't want spoilers, go and check out our Patreon page. We are doing 31 Days of Horror, where we review a movie a day. There is one movie review coming out every single day in the month of October. So if you want to join, go and do that. It's only $5 a month, and you can cancel. If you just want to listen to this month, then listen to this month and then cancel. That's cool. I'm not going to hold it against you.
No, but, I will a little bit.
But yeah, we just released our newest bracket episode, which is the best Halloween song. And to the people out there that listen to that and who are not on Patreon, if you did enjoy that, there is many more bracket episodes where I get really, really angry.
Yeah.
And my wife Jaleesa gets really, really angry. And there was one episode where Luffy kind of got angry, but doesn't really show it.
No, I gave up. I was like, I don't care anymore.
That's right.
I took the Scott Crawford method on his bracket episode.
We also got our Arnold Schwarzenegger show where we review Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. We've got my top 10 show where I do top 10s of like everything that's horror related. And we got the super fun, happy, magical show where it's basically just an extension of this, where we talk about news and what movies we've been watching. So there is a lot of content over there. So if you are ever interested in becoming a Patreon, now is the time. Go and join it. And if you want to join, if you want to buy some merch, redbubble.com, search up Horror for Dummies, and there we have a ton of different merch. You can buy a bath mat.
Yeah, you can, bitch. Do it.
But until then, guys, we'll catch you next week. Have a good first week of Halloween, and we'll see you then. Stone Cold, it's your time, baby.
Spoiler alert, oh yeah, oh yeah. Spoiler alert, oh yeah. Spoiler alert, oh yeah, oh yeah. Spoiler alert, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Spoiler alert, yeah, yeah, yeah. Spoiler alert, yeah, yeah, yeah. Spoiler alert, yeah, yeah. Spoiler alert, oh yeah.
Did you put in like a Stone Cold stinger before spoilers?
The spoiler alert is Stone Cold's music with me going, spoiler alert, yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. We got a good show.
All right, so fucking idiot. You wanted spoiler alert? Here we are. Go for it.
Okay, first good thing, boobies.
Yeah.
Also, I laughed way more in this than I did in the Munsters. I'll be real. Well, first of all, they stole their car. Hilarious.
You did see that coming, though.
Yeah, that was fucking funny as shit. Yeah. Also, I picked she was dead so early.
Did you really?
Yo.
Like, tell the truth.
Honestly. I was like, she's dead. I was like, she died. That's why she's not helping. That's why she's not pushing her up. Etc., etc.
There was a scene where one of the characters, the other character, drops the bag, and then the other one just looks at it falling. And I said to my wife, I'm like, well, good fucking help. And then when it was revealed, I'm like, oh, it makes sense now why she didn't help. Okay.
But yeah, legit, two things that I was like, what the fuck was the vulture kill? Which made me laugh so much. She's just like, she fucking snaps the cunt's neck. Fucking eats him. Fucking great. And then when she shoe-fucked her phone into her friend's dead body, fucking, wow, what a fucking moment. Everything else is trash. I was like legit a little bit mad at the movie for making me not like Jeffrey Dean Morgan as well. I was like, you're an idiot. You're dumb.
Why is Jeffrey Dean Morgan dumb?
He was just stupid. All his lines were dumb. Like the way he talked was dumb. All the dialogue in this just made me hate everyone.
He was being a caring father who was on screen for a total of 5 minutes. How is he dumb?
Fucking dumb.
You just hate this movie because you just wanted to hate it.
No, I didn't.
I think you're being too harsh.
Nah. I fucking hated it.
Can I just mention that part where she eats the vulture?
Yeah.
When she's eating the vulture, I said to my wife, Mike, would you do that? And she's like, well, yeah, you got to eat. I'm like, there is a whole thing of salmonella, though.
Yeah. Nah, I gotta eat.
Is a bird. So.
Gotta eat. Also, I love when he's like, let's take you home. And I'm like, maybe let a bitch go to hospital first? Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
Yeah, okay. I'm like, sure that's what he meant. Like, yeah.
Man. And it was long. It was long. I also laughed so hard when the drone hit the truck. But I also kind of wanted it to end. I was like, it was an emotional roller coaster for me because I was like, stupid idiots. But then I was like, oh no, this means the movie's gonna last for longer. I was elated and upset at the same time. I just wanted her to jump. That was my ending.
I thought she was going to. I thought at the end she was like, all hope is gone and she's just going to jump.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I was like, do a flip for ages. Also, like, she fucking shook the thing. Don't shake the thing.
Yeah.
That's some shit. That's some shit you would do. You're a thing
social
shaker.
Media. I am.
Yeah, you would be. Like, if we were on a bouncy bridge or some shit.
I mean, I do jump up and down in elevators.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit like this bitch. Everyone's a piece of shit in this movie. She's an idiot. She's a garbage person.
How is she a garbage person?
Because she fucked her friend's husband.
Oh,
and then got a fucking tattoo of it.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Also, the other bitch couldn't even remember Mankind's name quickly enough for me.
I mean, yeah, Mankind was like...
And she's like, how do you know? I'm like, because she's fucking dead. It's just a fucking figment of your imagination, bitch. But like...
Isn't that not a part that you liked? The Stone Cold Bubblehead in the dad's truck?
Okay, I like that, but it's not worth a star or worth going to the fucking movies for this.
Stone Cold is always worth a star.
Fine, he can have a star, but it's taken away one for the shoe fucking. No man, I was just like, I'm like, trust your instincts, bitch. Don't go up there. Also, like, they legit told nobody because she's been a little sourpuss.
Yep.
Stupid. No. And also, like, the influence... Oh, I hated everyone in this movie. I wanted them all to die. I wanted Jeffrey Dean Morgan to go up the top and just jump as well.
Jesus Christ. I can't agree with anything you're saying.
Fair enough.
I really can't. I love this movie. I think every decision... Okay, not every decision. Some of the decisions are stupid. But, at the same time, this is what these fucking social media influencers do.
Yeah.
How many different challenges have there been that, like eating Tide Pods?
Yeah, like, it was, like, dumb. Fucking... Look, like I said, anything usually with influencers means there's a big dum-dum being a big dum-dum the whole movie.
Yeah, I'll agree.
God, what was it? There was like some murder house thing, and they got all the influencers in there. Fuck, what was that fucking movie? It was garbage. We watched it last year.
I think I know. And there's one girl with massive tits.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember.
And it was shit. But anyway, yeah, whenever there's like a YouTube subplot, that there seems to be this thing like with movie directors where they hate anyone that's an influencer or is on YouTube. So they just make them out to be really annoying and dumb to the point of parody.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And so, like, they're like, hang off the edge so we can get a selfie. I'm like, fucking drop. Drop, cunt. Just fucking drop. Just do it. You fucking idiot. I hope you get fucking rusty bleed fingers and you're like, owie, and you fucking die.
Wow.
Hated everyone.
Well...
Also,
I don't know.
that fucking bullshit with the fucking, oh, I'm gonna climb up and use the trick I learned in the diner. As soon as I saw that light bulb, I was like, they're gonna do that fucking stupid diner thing. I'm like, why are they showing us this stupid thing?
Is that legit?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think she would have died. I think the fucking current that's coming out of that fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna, as soon as you put your shit down there, it's gonna arc and spark all over the fucking place.
True.
Let alone that she's up there to hold it just right for so long to charge the drones while the bird puppets are flying at her.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, look, this movie, you need to disbelieve some things.
Suspend disbelief, close your eyes,
Yes.
not listen to anything that they're saying. But other than that...
enjoy the movie for what it is.
Garbage. Hey, but look, I'm not gonna yuck your yum, dude. If you enjoyed it and you... I wanted to be scared. I should have been scared, but I just hated everybody so much.
I mean, yeah... You like Happy Death Day, so...
I do enjoy good movies.
Good.
I do enjoy good movies.
Right.
Okay, so imagine if Trin was climbing this tower.
That wouldn't be Tree.
Tree.
Fucking Tree.
Sorry, Tree. Imagine if Tree was climbing this tower.
I don't know, she'd probably fall off and then start all over again.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
I'd hate that movie. Actually, you know what? If this was a scenario in Happy Death Day, I probably would have liked it more. 100%. Because it would have made me, like, freak out.
I love how they had the for emergency things, like a flare. binoculars, and I'm like, the fuck?
I said that to Joe. I'm like, why wouldn't they have a satellite phone up there?
Yeah.
They're on a satellite tower. You'd think a satellite phone would be the first thing to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally, well, we'll put an emergency box up here. I don't know, what should we put in it? I don't know, sparklers and some bubble gum?
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck? Also, who changes that light bulb?
That is the truth. Okay, that tower that they're climbing is not actually a real tower, but there are towers out in the world like that, and there are people. I was reading something about it like a few weeks ago that there are people that do that would climb all that way to change the light bulb. They have to do it twice a year, and they get paid a fuckload.
Yeah,
of money to do it.
You would have to pay me all of the money. I'd do it once and I quit.
I would never do it. You could pay me $1 billion to do it. I wouldn't do it. I could not physically do it. I couldn't.
Yeah, I also could not. I was like, oh, if you paid me, I'm like, no, because I'd be fucking 4 rungs up the ladder and fill my pants with shit and slip off.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, there's no way in hell I could do it. No way.
Just be like so fun. I'm like, that's why I don't even like climbing a regular ladder. I'm so shaky.
Yeah. I'm the same.
Fucking hate it.
I mean, I'll admit, like, in my job now, I am a little better with it. I have to, like, go up in boom lifts, which go 50 feet in the air. So I've kind of come around it a little bit more, but I don't go to the entire top.
I love what my body decides to do. It's like, hey, you're scared of falling off. Watch me buckle your knees, idiot. I was like, buddy, no.
Your body's a comedian for yourself.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, legs get heaps shaky and buckle. That's what you're going to do whenever you're around something high. And I'm like, oh, thanks, buddy. That's a fucking super cool reaction to do with that.
Yeah, I get it.
But this movie didn't scare at all. I was waiting for them to die. I was just like, oh, please die.
Well, there you go. I was the complete opposite. So, yeah.
Also, why didn't they tie their phone to the drone or something? Or they fucking threw it off.
I don't think that would work.
She could have tied her phone before she fucking shoot it off the edge.
But would the drone hold it?
I don't know, fly it around up the top for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just like
Maybe.
fucking put your fucking phone in your hand, get the drone, hold it, fly it up, see if it can hold it, right? And then fly it down.
Yeah, but then I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to be in the scenario, so I can't say what they could and can't do.
Yeah. I also, like, I saw it was, like, from the producers of, like, 47 meters down, and they were just like,
yeah.
What if up? I was like, okay. Are they going to do, like, fucking 10 kilometers away the movie?
Yeah.
They're just going to go laterally. It's like, oh, man, super far to the next pub. What are we going to do?
Maybe that's why I liked it as much as I did, because it was from those guys, and I love that movie.
I don't remember that movie. I can't remember if I've seen it or not.
I'm sure we did it. I can't remember now. Anyway, anything more to say about this movie?
Don't watch it.
I disagree. Go and watch it.
Make
Choose
up
for
your own
yourself.
mind. Yeah, choose your own adventure.
Yeah, and let us know if obviously you have seen it if you're listening to this part, but if you did like it, let us know who's right and who's wrong.
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. So, oh well. With that being said, are you done?
Yeah, fuck it.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah,
all right,
that's
well,
it.
Thank you for listening to Horror for Dummies. We'll be back next week with House of a Thousand Corpses and Hocus Pocus 2. But until then, we will catch you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you next time on Things Tim Likes That Luffy Hates.
Yep. Hocus Pocus 2.
Bye.
Dip!
realize that